Good afternoon, friends. Today I'm going to tell you about the movie The Wall.
Sergeant Alan Isaac and Staff Sergeant Shane Matthews sat in an ambush for hours waiting for an enemy sniper to show up.
Command sent them here when they received a report of an attack on engineers laying a pipeline through Iraqi territory.
They were all eliminated, as were the guards at the construction site. Special forces were sent in to help, but they, too, were wiped out. Shane Matthews doesn't believe the shooter is still here. He thinks the sniper left his position long ago, but Isaac thinks the shooter behaved like a true professional, which means he might still be here somewhere.
Matthews doesn't listen to him. He goes to see if anyone is behind the wall where they think the shooter is hiding.
When Matthews leaves, Isaac notices that his optic is faulty.
He took it from a deceased co-worker as a reminder of his death.
He never told anyone about it, but during a joint mission, he accidentally shot his partner as he fought off the enemy. He never picked up a sniper rifle after that.
Once among the corpses, Matthews realizes that a professional has acted.
He decides to go back, but gets shot and wounded.
Isaac rushes to his aid and gets shot as well. The sniper hits the radio, the water flask, and then hits Isaac in the knee. He has to hide behind a low wall that used to be part of the local school.
Matthews lies in the dust, in pain, and is already saying goodbye to his partner. But Isaac has no intention of dying. He puts a tourniquet on his leg and tries to contact his command to call for help. At this point, he realizes that the radio station is broken.
Isaac is seized by panic.
He digs a small hole in the wall, trying to figure out where the sniper is shooting from. He continues to talk to Matthews, but Matthews shows no more signs of life.
Then Isaac gets up the courage to dig a bullet out of his knee.
The sniper was shooting NATO bullets, which means he was trained in the Alliance and then switched sides with the enemy.
After bandaging his leg, Isaac briefly loses consciousness. When he regains consciousness, a voice comes from the radio. He asks Isaac to give him his coordinates so that command can send reinforcements.
He also asks him to identify himself, his call sign, and other information.
Finally, Isaac realizes that an enemy sniper is talking to him.
The sniper offers to talk to him. He will ask questions, and if Isaac refuses to answer, the sniper will shoot Matthews in the head to blow his face off.
Afterwards, the senior sergeant's family will have to bury him in a closed coffin.
Isaac agrees to the conversation. At the same time, he tries to find out where the sniper is and from what distance he fired.
After performing calculations, he determines that the shooter's position is about 1.5 kilometers away.
Isaac assessed the nearest points where the sniper might have been and proceeded to talk to him. He learned that the shooter used to be an ordinary man until the United States came to his country.
Then he went to fight them and did so successfully.
As he continues to talk to the gunman, Isaac crawls to the edge of the wall and sees the dead fighter. There is a radio station next to him, as well as water and food.
He hesitates, however, hesitating to go there. Meanwhile, the sniper reports that he specifically aimed at Isaac's radio, water, and leg. He wanted to keep him alive and let him die slowly from blood loss.
Isaac and the sniper continue talking on the radio.
During the conversation, Isaac learns what weapons the sniper is firing and how much ammunition he has left.
But all this information is approximate, he knows nothing for sure.
Finally, the sniper gives himself away. While talking on the radio in the background, Isaac hears the pounding of a metal sheet and the cries of crows.
He compares the sounds with what he sees through the optics and realizes that the sniper has positioned himself on a mountain of construction debris. From there he has a clear view of the entire valley. Isaac is now certain that the shooter sitting on the rubble is a real pro.
He's been there a long time and still keeps his guard up.
He's better prepared than he and Matthews are. Despite this, Isaac doesn't give up hope of exposing his opponent, determining his position, and killing him. To do so, he removes his outer clothing and helmet, puts them on his weapon, and raises it over the wall.
He hopes the sniper will take the bait and give himself away.
But the shooter only scoffs at Isaac's pathetic attempts to find him.
The wind picked up. The dust cloud made it impossible to see anything.
Isaac decided to use it as cover to get close to the fighter and take his radio and backpack. Using the weapon as a crutch, he climbed out from behind the wall and rushed toward the corpse. The sniper had him in his sights, but didn't pull the trigger.
He didn't want Isaac to die right now. However, he punished the sergeant for his recklessness by firing several bullets in his direction.
Taking the radio and the fighter's backpack with him, Isaac drank some water, ate some candy that had melted in the heat, and tried to make contact, but the fighter's radio was also out of order. Standing next to the corpse, Isaac noticed that his knee was also shot.
He realized that this military man had been in his place. He had been dying in the desert for a long time, having a dialogue with the sniper. The gunman continues to annoy Isaac with his chatter, but he can't hear him very well. Someone else joins in. He just turns the radio on and off. At first Isaac doesn't understand what has happened, as he thinks his partner is dead. But then he guesses that it's Matthews giving him signals. The staff sergeant comes to and hears Isaac talking to the gunman. Isaac sees that his partner is alive and gives him a tip on the sniper. Matthews uses a small mirror to see where his rifle is without raising his head. Then he begins to slowly crawl toward it. He wants to reach for it, get into position, and destroy the sniper. While Isaac distracts the enemy, Matthews grabs the rifle by the belt. He's already got his weapon out and ready to fire. Isaac asks the staff sergeant to go slower, but forgets to turn off the intercom himself. The sniper realizes something is wrong. To distract him, Isaac fires his rifle and tries to lie, but the shooter has already figured out what's going on. He shoots at Matthews, who shoots back. He shoots at random and misses. The sniper keeps firing at Matthews, and he crawls to Isaac behind the wall. His partner is already moving toward him, but the sniper kills Matthews a few steps before the wall. He leaves Isaac alive again. Isaac is desperate. He tells the sniper the whole truth about his partner, whom he accidentally shot, and when the sniper cuts off communication, he crawls to the radio. Isaac takes a spare part from the dead fighter's radio, inserts it into his own radio, and tries to contact the base. However, the sniper has already made contact. He tells the commanders that all is quiet. They can send helicopters after Isaac and Matthews. Isaac realizes that this is not the first time he has pulled this stunt. He trapped the previous group, killed them, and summoned him and Matthews. Now he calls in reinforcements. An unsuspecting group of soldiers is trapped. Isaac realizes there is nothing he can do, he is tired and has lost a lot of blood. Isaac loses consciousness and wakes up to a raven pecking at his wound. He hears the noise of helicopters. It's helicopters to evacuate him and Matthews. He has to do something about it. Isaac constructs a hitch to get his partner's rifle into cover. He hooks the weapon and pulls it toward him. To get an accurate shot, Isaac drops the remains of the wall he has been hiding behind all this time. The sniper sees this and opens fire on Isaac. The bullets miss the sergeant. He notices where the fire is coming from and shoots at that part of the garbage mountain. The enemy stops answering, he no longer opens fire, and Isaac thinks he hit him. The helicopters approach. Isaac gets to his feet, ready to have his head blown off. Thus he warns his men that the enemy is close and it is not safe to land here. However, the sniper does not fire. So Isaac really did kill him. The soldiers lift Matthew's body, put Isaac on a stretcher, and he tries to tell them that the shooter is on a mountain of garbage. The helicopters take to the air, and all seems well, but then one of the soldiers is killed. More shots are heard. Isaac tells the soldiers where the shots are coming from, but it is too late. The helicopter is hit. He falls to the ground, followed by a second one. The base calls for helicopter pilots, but they are answered by a sniper. He is ready to request new reinforcements on behalf of the American soldiers in order to trap and kill them again. Thanks for watching. Sign up and like it if you want more of these reviews.